Hello everybody, I'm Grateful Awake. I'll welcome you in my, new series replaying this game. And hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Well, I don't know if I'm going to read all of this, since that might be a little boring. But you know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, that's relatable. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I will still better off running away. However, I decided I will enter on a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Look out. No need to read this, but I always slept again. But I caught you this time, yeah. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and look for you. Yeah, I did that. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh jeez, she knows. She knows too well. That's me, Matthew. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, yeah, that makes sense. Not so real. She was nice. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we drew near, the street became increasingly spattered with other students making their daily commute. Hey, by the way, Matthew, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yes, so this is a huge part of this game, and that being that people have clubs now. And this is not only the game, this is how it works on those schools, not in my country, but that's how it works. You find a club and you attend it, and you've got, like, I don't know if it's for attendance like in school, or if it's just fun time spending or whatever, but that's a huge part of it. Also, a club. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh man. It seems like we must stop somewhere. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Becky, I feel bad for her. But Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, just like me. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I'm socializing my whole brain. Me talking to this in-game character is more socializing than I do in my real life. So your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming in need in a few years because you're not used to real world. Oh yeah, you trust me, right? Oh yeah, I guess. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, yeah. It looks like I'm just going along as I said before. I'll look up a few clubs. It will make you happy. No promises there. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little. Well, we said no promises, did we? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Okay, never mind breaking that. It's making Sarah happy though. It feels good. Even though... Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Always living always, yeah? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent for her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to use her mind, at least a little bit, even if she just exaggerates things inside of her head. Okay? Oh, that's cool. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, it's already over. I thought we were going in. Yeah. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Yeah, we're going back to that. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with anime club. Hello? Oh, she's there again? Okay. Sarah must have come into classroom while I was speaking out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. and looking at clothes. What that means? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the club, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Okay, nice of you. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm embarrassed. Well, I would speculate about that. I don't oversleep, at least as far as I know. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. By the way, just aside again, I've got my fan here because it's so hot outside. So I've got my fan for cooling, so if you hear some maybe a little annoying noise, I tried it out and it shouldn't be as bad. But you may hear something if you've got a better headset than I do. So also, if this feels boring to you, tell me that in comments. I will try and look out for a better way to make these videos from Doki Relatable Club. If this is boring for you, I mean, me just reading it out doesn't feel all that right, but I'm not so sure what else should I be doing. I'm trying to comment it, but there's not much content yet to talk about and to relate to in like the later stages of the game. Also, I would love to make this series, or I would love to finish this game. So that's what I will be focusing in the next few videos, I believe. I will put some other videos too, but this is the main priority right now because I have been sleeping on this game for so long. It's such a good game. So just to continue, well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you knew. And why? Well, that you could come to my club. So she's been playing the songs the whole time. She wants us to join her club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning? I'm not trying to, oh yeah. Just saying right now, I'm not trying to imitate any voices. I've got my throat sore, so yeah, I sound like an idiot trying to remake these. Like, look at my, I mean, if I try to go, hi, I just start cracking my voice, so. Sarah is the vice president of the Literature. I mean, I would love to join the Literature Club if it was less about real long books, but not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did this because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Okay, so she's not interested as well as I, but she's still trying to bait me in. Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Anime is not, but manga is sort of literature, isn't it? So yeah, this could go on right together. Why do you cast a mind anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And that's to make cupcakes and everything. Don't make me promise you can't. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really all that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I mean, I let her out along, Sarah. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? But only for a cupcake. And hallway. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a selection of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities, so while I'm less than a third year, maybe first, maybe second, we'll find out, I believe. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, the music changed. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Go on, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? She's gonna be annoying. Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Matthew, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Speechless, I guess. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, and I can relate, yeah. Mostly too. Oh, shit, this one's annoying. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. That's okay. The girl with Sworditude, whose name is apparently Doki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, so judging from this, am I a second year? She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets ready. Sayori says that quietly to my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Won't say things like that. And also probably the most awkward, seems like. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, that's awkward. Well, that's just as I said, awkward, that's what I meant. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. So far so good, meeting some new girls. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? So this is Monika. That's right. It's great to see you again, Matthew. Did you meet? Monika's nice, really. We don't know each other well, we rarely talk. Well, we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Damn. Basically, completely out of my league, and I can relate. Once again. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Little... yeah, I get it. Come sit down, Matthew. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes, Sayori. Hey, I made them. You'll get them. Sorry I got a little too excited. And Natsuki got a little too mad. Now how about I'll make some tea as well? So it's a tea club. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corners of the room, when Natsuki grabs a wet toy and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori, yes. Going to Monika will be a little too fast step. So right now, maybe later. But not right now. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lets the foil of the tray reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate waiting to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'll remember this feat. Just hurry up. Sayori goes the first, and Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Also, will we get a look at them? Biting cupcakes around with my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? To maybe... I finally take a bite. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. So she was waiting for a reaction. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this someone before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so I already said, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I got Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup before each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. What? So they can make tea in the middle of the classroom. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, that's it. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Are they just snitching on each other and not all trying to impress? Besides Monika, yeah? And so yeah, like somewhere. I meant that, I believe you, I say. Well, chain reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. So she's completely opposite to Natsuki, who's being mad while I compliment the food. This girl is going like, oh yeah, thank you, and not fuck you. I And like, let's see, yeah. Monica raised an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Yeah, that. What then? Let's have that. So we went basically for the cupcakes, right? And maybe for some manga. But hard to tell. Some doesn't actually know Monica that I was partially dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so I'm sorry. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Sounds nice. As a president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Shit. The fan is starting to break away my table. Oh my, just I'll fix that later. You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take some time I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. You're also enough of a dream, and what about Natsuki? Does she think otherwise? Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way, or oh, never mind. Well, many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Well, doesn't it? I love literature. I'm entering so hard. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. So we are preparing for some festival, are we? Is that the premise? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. So that's 2 years for me and 3 years, well, 2 years for the rest of us and 3 years for Natsuki. Is that it? Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone is enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. For I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Matthew, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, that's manga. I might quietly myself, half joking. Natsuki silently bursts out. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Are you insulting me? I've got like about 50 books of manga in my shelf. How is that not much of a reader? That was so much money there. Well, that can change. What am I saying? My guy, don't fall for that. Don't fall for girls. And I might ask you something. I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. And anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the brim of a teacup with a finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, I can relate to that, like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, if that's what you mean, of course. Dune, Harry Potter, even though I think less about Harry Potter right now. Well, yeah, that's one of those. Also, The Orphanage of Miss Peregrine is real well read, written as far as the deep world of fantasy goes. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah, I can relate to that, yes. So this is, by the way, I think right now I've got a pretty good idea of what should I talk about, not only mindlessly reading the text, okay, so I can just like relate to it, okay? Is that fine? I hope it is, just if it's not, write it down in comments, please. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. That's basically the story, right? No, I can't. shit, I don't know. Here we go, someone clearly passionate about her reading. Oh, she seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And so do I. I'm so grateful for people. I wouldn't, if I was Yuri, I wouldn't. I would just sit there and just nod when somebody pointed something that I agree with. I wouldn't talk to a new member like that. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Okay, that's also relatable. But stories for me, not books. I don't really think I have any of those. But as far as manga goes, as a book, then Death Note is a great example of psychological. Rather moral than psychological, but also it's a great paranormal detective. Also, psychological, I recommend Tomodachi Game. Great, friends game, whatever you want to call it. So, yes, we'll move ahead. Isn't it amazing how Ryu can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Damn, it's getting interesting. Oh, I had horror once. I've been once to a horror movie in a movie theater, and I put a jacket over my face. It's not like I was a child. It was like half a year ago, while I was like 16. I put a jacket over my head, and I was just listening, and still I was frightened. But I still took a look at some more important moments, so I just don't miss up on the whole movie I paid for. But I was out with a friend, and he invited me for a comedy, he said. So, and I ended up watching Smile, if you know that. If you know the movie, it's good. It's kind of good but chaotic. But yeah, a decent movie. Honestly, grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yes. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You look surprised. For someone as gentle as you, does that exclude horrors being gentle? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. And that is a great, yes, I agree with that. That's a great approach. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. It rather makes me reconsider paying for those tickets last time, but I mean, I hate horror, yeah, I can read that as well. Oh, why's that? Well, I get frightened. Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. No, mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I mean, I would take a one look at you and figure out the same thing, so... You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were walking on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. I would love to know what the poem was. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Severy sidles off behind Natsuki and puts a hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute. You just did that face while telling me you're not cute. That doesn't go together. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I ask. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? I'm getting a wrong idea about that. No, Natsuki are so wise. You wouldn't like them. Oh, I'm not very confident about it yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. Yeah, that's true. I tried writing something, and even though I think it was decent, I still did not want to share it because I thought it's trash. I did share it with my, not what I was reading, but I made something like comedy, or rather, yes, basically a comedy. And it was about I'll teach this. And she gave me an A for that. So, just by absolutely nothing. So yes, that's... But it took a long time to share and I was so embarrassed to go. Right after that, there was the one teacher we had, like after when I gave it to her. And she was the main villain in the story. So she was, so while in the middle of math lesson, she just pulled out a reference to that game, looking at me, staring me down, and I was like, shit. But she meant it as a joke, so yeah, I got out safely. That true form of writing is writing in itself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. We got him. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Or, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Just let me check one thing real fast. 26 minutes, we have plenty of time together. So, yes. Okay, Monica starting the conversation again. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. I'm sorry for my voice cracks. I either go now and get water or keep playing, which is... Do I have water here? Absolutely not. So, I don't really want to cut this just for one brief second, because it will take a long time, my crappy Vega 13, so I would rather go along even. I don't think the water would fix my voice, because it's like that for the past week already, so nothing really changes, I guess. So let's continue. So, about sharing the poems, that way everyone is even. Yeah. She just bashes in and destroys Yuri and Natsuki. But I don't wanna do that. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I don't recall joining the club yet. Do I? Isn't that right, Matthew? Monica smiles warmly at me. Okay, well, now I'm a member, I guess. Hold on, there is someone probably. What's that? Now that we're back to our original topic, me joining the club, I've not become forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. And that's, yeah, look at all of them, look at me. Awful girls are back with me dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought, even Natsuki, Matthew, I am defenseless against these girls. Yeah, I would probably end up the same. I mean, Matthew, how am I supposed to make clear-head decision? When it's all like, just like, look at them, you can't deny Matthew, you can't. That's it, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And I'll just rise up. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps around, her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you're dead scary for the moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, I did, firstly. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Writing a poem. Yeah, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Matthew, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the past star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Matthew, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! And this is our neighborhood again. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. It will really be happy spending every time after school in literature. Fuck, I messed up, I can't talk. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. Big words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Music Universe Sprinkler Special Assist. I would like to impress Natsuki there, but for Universe Sprinkler Universe, oh yeah, well that's Yuri. Fluffy. Silly. Nah, that's Strawberry, yes, there we go. Nah. Incapable. Happiness, excitement. Sparkle? Nah. Oh well, it's 20 of them. Uncontrollable is gonna be Sayori. It's Yuri. Oh. Can I just disable it? There we go. Kitty. Yes, there we go. Boof. Yes. Boom. Doki. Yeah, there we go. Hopeless games. We're on a streak now. Paint worm. Street Festa. Nah. Vertigo. Hope this price on the listener. Graveyard. Why would that be a graveyard? Vertigo. Nah. Kawaii. I can't go to the heights, so my kawaii sounds so stupid. Marshmallow. Lollipop. Puppy. Rainbow? Nah. Vitality, yes. That's my team. What was that before? Vertigo, yes. Bunny. Giggle. I think we got most of them. So it's Natsuki. Hi again, Matthew. So this is our next meeting, I suppose. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Or was if I was intending to. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Unlike Sayori, well, she did keep it after all, but she almost did not. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matthew. Did I make a promise? I just signed in. There was no promise. I was just signing in. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive head first into literature when you're accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. Oh. I wrote a poem for you. You better silence yourself. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds himself stuck between taking Monica and manga. I would love to see a collection. Manga is illiterature. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. And my about 25, 8, 14, 24, 24, then 46. And let me just a second. Yes, it's about 60 books. My 60 books agree with that statement. Swiftly defeated Natsuki plows back into a seat. Don't worry guys, Natsuki always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Am I having fun though? He helps me with busy work, without me even asking. Yeah, that's nice. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh, I come over here. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? So I'm a firefighter too. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Ooh, are we getting something here? Are we getting somewhere? Remember getting closer with one of the girls? Is this it? How come? Remember if you can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, she's so embarrassed. Poor Yuri. Sayori makes it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise, no matter. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? A little less embarrassed now? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked the book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Ah, that would be cool. That would be sweet. How is this girl like simply being so cute? Yeah, she is. She even picked up a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Can she read me that well? Am I that transparent? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. What is it about though? I would love to know what is it. See you. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Does that mean you think I'm slow? Oh god. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled, I expect Monika to pick up some scheduled activities for the blog. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monika are having sweet conversation in the corner. Ruth is already put in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, if that's the case, she's rummaging around in the closet. Oh, but Laura did not change the scene. I and Natsuki are an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs my hand. Yeah, this girl obviously needs my hand. You looking for something in there? Is that? Damn, she has a lot of manga. Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? And I can be like, I've got everything organized. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes into the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That's so true. That's so true. I only can talk about manga with my friend, and him not thinking I'm weird, just because he reads Naruto as well. If he didn't, I would be messed up. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it out at some point. Yeah, I mean, do you not remember, Matthew? Besides, it's kind of a written on your face. How do I look like? Huh? What? Yeah, exactly. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. A single box set where one book's missing is probably the most written inside the world. Yeah, that's agreeable. Though I wanted to read that manga, so what was the point of taking it from me? I know that feel. I think me and Matthew are really close to each other. We have the same opinions on everything. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Pathetic girls. What's that? Wait, let me sit down first. This is not scheduled. This is not scripted, so I've no clue what that is. If that even is real. Oh, it is. Wait a minute. That seems a little too... Okay, yeah, we'll find out about that. Yeah, it's serious, I've never heard of it in my life. And from what I've searched... One monster is overheating so hot. It looks like it's right down related to Doki. That probably means it's either way over my demographics or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do those through the glass on the door. She just sent me out of the classroom. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Wasn't I? I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Yeah, now she can read even my voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Matthew. Consider this a lesson straight from literature. Don't judge a book by its cover, as if I did not hear this multiple times. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I saw the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly merry. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. That seems like it's from another game. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window as well. She pats on the ground next to her, symbolizing me to sit down. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? They would. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, why is that? We are reading at the same time. Oh. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. You are pulling one on us, we are pulling one back. Don't just say that. Why wouldn't I? You'll make me feel real about it. I mean, you're the one that placed yourself into that. Tatsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect it to be sitting this close to her either. Nor did I. Yeah, I was just not even reading that. I was just about to say that, like exactly that. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing, is it? It's definitely not. Look how she looks. Damn. I'll bend the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can't feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long it has been since I was at the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then? Not really. Well, I do. That's another point I agree with him. Maybe sometimes, after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, so just like us. Typically a slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of this since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for its lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, there has to be a plot, but not in these kinds of manga. I don't like them either. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Don't spoil that plot to me, but that just helps you get to know the characters. Also, I just noticed that that stuff that I got on my table are just like clinging there, as you can hear. But I will try to avoid that as much, but it's because of the fan, and I don't really want to turn it down because otherwise I would die of being so. What was that? Wait a second. Did it? No, it did not crash my recording. So, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they get into all backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That really what makes it so good. Yeah, I also hope that some romance is going to start happening. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. She really does. Maybe I underestimate. No, I don't say. Oh, well, okay, she does it there. Hey, wait! There we go. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, that was what I was talking about. That's like it gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't yet seen your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, that's a keep honest for the moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. As I search, it looks like it's nearly only about baking. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Of course it is. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Definitely not. I guess that explains Mitsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, I can agree. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I can't cook myself. Bake. Oh, okay. Like look at that. Wouldn't you want to sit next to her like that? Shh, we read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, everything for you. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share a manga with your friends? Could you not grab in it? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. You just think manga is for kids. Yes, my friends do the same. And it's absolutely not. So yes. That's not cool. It's not for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown up. Yeah. I stand tall with Natsuki. Makes me want to punch them in. I still stand with them. Not that I am telling you that you should punch people, but I know those kinds of people. And again, Matthew is so relatable. Honestly, it takes a lot of efforts to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also in it. I'm already kind of a loser, yes. I gravitated toward the other losers over time, but it's really harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which what? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it up in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found out. At least it's safe in the club room. Monica was kind of a jack about it. I just can't win, can I? Heartburn. Who am I taking? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Don't be mean. Maybe, but it will. It might will. Well, at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Still, you see that thief, that makes it all that good. I mean, if I just remove it, it's not all that good. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading on my... Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Okay, what's that? I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel like a little bad for her since she's so lucky. Wait, how long? 51. But it gets especially bad when... Ooh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Yeah, don't spoil it, please. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki voice sparkles with something. And I would end it right there. It's 50 minutes already long, so... I thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And feel free to watch my next episode as well. I'll appreciate that. I'll really appreciate it.